What's wrong with the YouTube community?
Oh my god, where do I even start? What is wrong with you?
Man, be positive. It ain't gonna kill you.
Well, hello, my brothers and sisters of the Nerd Nation. I, as always, am Jim, here to bring you another public service announcement, we'll call them, the Nerd Nation ones. And this one, as the title would suggest, is really kind of twofold about two things, but it's about positivity, and it's ultimately kind of about what's wrong with the YouTube anime community. Now, the reason that and I kind of thought about this for a while, that I wound up putting in the title, is ultimately because a lot of people clicked on this video expecting to see and hear ultimately the negativity, the hate, the comments towards others. This person doesn't do this right. This person doesn't do that. This person did that for their subs. This person sold their soul. This person raped a chicken. It's always something that you hear about. And the reason that I want to address it is because I've had several loyal subscribers of mine private message me and let me know about some different things that have been said about me by other people and other reviewers within the community and various live streams and things like that. And, oh, you got to check this out. This person said this, Ultimately, although I appreciate the concern, I want to say that the amount of, and this is a common thing to be said now, so I guess I'll jump on the trendy bandwagon, but the amount of fucks that I give about that is absolutely zero. It's a goose egg. I really don't do this for the adoration of others. I don't do this for the approval of others. And I certainly do not do this and put myself out there and make all the funny sounds and faces and everything else because I care about the critical nature of other people that may or may not be on YouTube. Now, first of all, I want to tell you that you really should give a tip of the hat to anybody out there that is putting a camera on themselves and putting reviews or videos out there in this community or any other, because it takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of heart to do so, to put yourself out there. And there's some people that are not very good at speaking. They don't have a good setup. They're not good at editing. I'm probably all of those people. and then there's many out there that maybe have a lower, softer voice, or they stutter a little bit, or they have a lisp. And listen, honestly, man, hats off to you. I swear to God, from the bottom of my heart, it is an absolute accomplishment and a wonderful feat that you have decided to go and try to break out of your shell and to break out of your comfort zone and to go and put together videos and put them out there for the world to see, because ultimately that's what it is. Okay, regardless of whether you have 100 views or 100,000 views on a particular video, other people that you do not know personally, that are not in your family and friends, the people that are supposed to wax your ego, that tell you you're so good at this, you're so lovely, you're so charming, all that stuff, those people are not the ones that are going to look at it. The people that are going to see it, and you're leaving yourself open to all of the negativity that's out there. And really, that's what leads into this whole subject, the whole what's wrong with the YouTube anime community. I've seen comments about, oh, what you're doing is so great and refreshing, and oh, he's going to be the savior of this community. And that rubs people the wrong way. It rubs people the wrong way because, number one, I'm doing something different, okay? What I'm doing as far as going at the whole thing with One Piece and now Toriko, and probably going to be adding another series or two to it, is that I do not come into this with any baggage. I'm not somebody who has been reading manga and watching anime for the last 5 years or 10 years, and that I eat, live, breathe, and shit manga and anime, and then I'm going to sit and get into these virtual debates with you about these characters and why this author and why this mangaka and this creator is terrible, and he's a shit because he just is doing this for money now, and even just a lot of the infighting in the community, I don't like this guy, and ultimately you don't like this guy because he's different than you, because maybe he's better than you, maybe because he's got more subscribers or more views or whatever. It bothers people that I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. And I'll share something with you. As of right now, with all the success that I've had short term and the subscribers and everything else, my YouTube channel makes approximately $1.75 a day. Now, once you go and you take into consideration inflation, taxes, and everything else, I can probably buy myself a nice Starbucks coffee once every week. And then maybe if I have a really good month, I can buy my wife one of them and I don't have to share one with her, okay? So I'm certainly not doing this for the money, as many people would allude to. And the ones that want to go out there and they want to go and put down other people because they're different or they're bigger, the ones that are out there that want to go and make fun of and put down people like For Neverworld or King of Lightning or any of the guys that are bigger than them that have more subscribers. The reason that they're bigger than you is because they spend less time worrying about other people and what they think, and they do, like King of Lightning told me when I started. He said, just do you, bro. Just do you. Don't worry about what others are going to say and what others are going to do, because most of it really is. It's just petty jealousy bullshit. And that's what it is. You know, a guy like For Neverworld, I don't know him. I've never met him personally, so I can't tell you anything for or against him, but I know that I've watched some of his videos, and he always seems like a good, well-spoken, positive guy. Now, people can say, well, he's just too positive about everything because he's a fan. Well, guess what? I'm really fucking positive about One Piece. I'm positive about it because I'm new to the community, I'm new to One Piece, and to me, I don't have all these negative hangups. I didn't come into this with all these preconceptions and all this mental baggage that it has to be this and it has to be that. I'm just here trying to have a good time, and I'm kind of sharing that experience and that journey with others. And people that want to jump on board and watch it, great. And people that don't, that's fine too. The thing that really probably irritates people is that I don't buy into any of that nonsense. I don't mind difference of opinion because I think that's great. If you think this character is better than that character and my opinion is one way and your opinion is the other way, I'll have a healthy debate with you. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it and be like, man, my opinion's more valuable than your opinion. I don't place more value or my opinion being higher up on the chain because I'm better educated, better spoken, or because I have a bigger channel than somebody else does. I believe that everybody has a say in things. And regardless of whether you're just somebody who casually comments or whether you're somebody who goes and tries to add positivity to the community by going and bringing others together and saying, hey, you should check out this guy, or hey, that guy's really cool. Ultimately, everybody has a place, you know, and even the people that just go and are negative and that have the trolling type of comments, a lot of times they're not negative people by nature, they're just very passionate fans. And I've been on both sides of the fence. When I was into reading comic books heavily, 15 plus years ago probably now. I mean, I used to wake up on Wednesdays, and if I didn't have work or school, man, I was at the comic shop when they opened, getting my comics for the week. And I would take it as a personal insult if the creator, the writer, the drawer, whoever it was, held up my issue for a week or 2 weeks. Now you got to remember, I wasn't spoiled with an issue every week like you folks that read manga, okay? And even with the anime, it was a month between every. Occasionally you'd have a bi-weekly, but for the most part, the standard was a month. So there was a lot of times something would get pushed back a couple of weeks or a month, and I'd take it personally, man. I would be angry. I'd be talking to my buddy as I was walking out there, who the fuck does that guy think he is? He's lazy. He's got no schedule. He doesn't adhere to any type of checks and balances and everything else, you know? Like he's sitting around, you know, worrying about me and how I'm going to be angry. Maybe he has a child, and maybe his child had pneumonia, and maybe he had to take a week off of actually working and drawing or writing or whatever it was that he did. You don't know what the personal experiences that person went through to get that issue out to you. Same thing goes for manga and anime, you know. Oh, this guy's just being lazy with this particular series. Dude, stop being so negative, man. Be a positive force for once. Look at the positives. This person works day and night tirelessly, and regardless of how rich or poor they are, they go and they, for the most part, adhere to a schedule to go and to please you, to please the fans. And sometimes some of their chapters won't be as good as other chapters. Sometimes a chapter will come out and it won't wrap up the way you wanted it to, the way you envisioned in your head. Well, if you could do better, go and create your own one, for Christ's sakes, man. My point is that what's wrong with the community is that it's a small, close-knit community for the most part. It's smaller than many communities. So, for instance, like in the video gaming community, you have so much negativity and so much bullshit, trolling and everything else because it's such a large community, okay? But this community, for the most part, it's smaller. It seems to be a tighter-knit community. And if you look at the comments on the 300-plus videos that I have, they're overwhelmingly positive. And not because I go through and erase the ones that are negative, because people that come and join the nation, they join the nation, they like the nation, they even comment and send me messages about how it's so great. I've had people tell me, you have such a peaceful nation, as if it's a real, you know, it's a real country in and of itself. It's because I try to promote positivity. I will talk to someone regardless of whether they have subscribers or don't have subscribers, whether they have 50 or 50,000, and I'll talk to them the same way. Because For Neverworld, because he has 140 or 150,000 subscribers, he's still just a person at the end of the day, man. He's got family, he's got friends, he's got likes, he's got dislikes, he's got girlfriends, he's got, you know what I mean, makeups, breakups, whatever, man. He gets sick like everybody else, he shits like everybody else, you know. But the thing is that so many people want to go and they want to cut somebody down because they worked to get to where they were. And some people want to go and say, well, it's because of this. It's because he knew this person or he did this to that person. And ultimately, what I've seen in the community is most of those that are complaining and bitching about things, those are the ones that are the most inconsistent. You think that people are going to want to come to you and that they're going to want to go and grow and spread the word of your channel and what you're putting out there when the shit that you put out is, number one, inconsistent. Oh, I just skipped this week because I just didn't feel like it, or because I had other bullshit to do, man. And then, yeah, the other bullshit you had to do was go and sit in a 4-hour live stream and complain about other people that are not like you, or that don't do things like you, or that don't agree with you. And ultimately, how is that helping anybody? Really? How is it helping anybody? You will never see me in a live stream putting down other people. I mess with people. I joke with people all the time. But you'll never see me going and putting down someone else or trying to start and make waves with somebody else. Because as far as I'm concerned, we're all winners in this community, man. We're all just fans. And the ones that are out there putting out videos and reviewing, they're fans that took it to the next level. They're fans that wanted to have a voice to voice out to other people. And why did you want to have that voice? So people could talk with you and you could communicate through your videos and through the comments and everything else. That's why you're doing it. So try to remember at the end of the day why you go and you put videos out. Because I guarantee that there's very, very few out there that it's just for the money. I guarantee you that. And even guys that are real big, like a Forever World or like a Sawyer 7 Mage or what have you, they might be making some money doing this. And who knows, they may even be at the point or getting to the point where they can live off doing this. But what's wrong with that? I mean, think about it. If you're a huge fan of something and you finally get to go and do something you like and you're able to quit your day job or cut back your hours on your job because you enjoy what you're doing, what's wrong with that, man? The reason that I like guys, and I hate to call people out over here because hopefully this will wind up being viewed as what it's supposed to be, as a positive thing, not negative. But the reason that I like guys like Anime Rick and Teching is because you don't see them bitching and complaining about other guys. You don't see them talking about, oh, geez, if only I was this, if only I had that opportunity, if only I was this, this guy's not doing that. They're grateful and happy when they get people commenting on their videos. They like interaction amongst others. And ultimately, every time they hit a milestone, whether it be with views or subscribers, they're positive. And that's really what this is about, is trying to build a positive community. So at the end of the day, when you see all these videos and discussions on what's wrong with the community, the only thing that's wrong with the community is that you've got some people that they feel hurt because they feel that they've put in the time and the work and the effort and they haven't gotten the results that they've wanted. Well, ultimately, you know what? Then maybe you need to go about it in a different way. I can't live your life for you, and I'm not going to comment on your channel or your life or your way that you go about making videos because it's none of my business. I'm going to worry about me and what I do, and I'm going to worry about trying to go and be positive whenever I can and bring that to the community. And ultimately, that's the message of the day. And I also want to make sure that every one of you out there understand that this is about fans, man. It's about fans, about people of like mind coming together for a similar purpose. It's what it is. And for those of you that are the super fans, or for those of you that are the casual fans, we're all fans at the end of the day. Just because some of us have a weightier, heftier opinion or a more forcible opinion about something doesn't make it any better or worse. It just means that, you know what? We're fans. So if everybody can remember that at the end of the day and ultimately try to be positive instead of going and bringing others down and talking badly about others that are different or that have different than you, I think things would be a whole lot better. So I recently just over the last couple of days, I took my wife and 3 kids. Every year we go downtown around the holidays, downtown Chicago, and we met Santa. My wife dressed us up in these goofy sweaters. I'll probably include a picture of it actually at the beginning or end of this video to show you. And we had a nice time. We stayed down there in a hotel for the night, pizza, sleepovers, movies, whatever, and it's a fun thing. But, I was thinking about, because it kind of kicks off the holiday season, and I really just think about that time for me is something that's near and dear to my heart. And certainly I think it's a time, for the change as far as just being positive. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say on the subject. Feel free to hit the thumbs up, the like button if you think that I deserve it. Or if you think I'm full of shit, hit the thumbs down. It's not going to make a difference either way. I'm still going to keep talking as long as people keep listening. And feel free to, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We'll certainly look forward to catching all of you in the next one, Nation.
Here's a picture, brothers and sisters, of myself, my wife, and the motley crew, my 3 boys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you in the next one.